Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry I'm a little late. I ran behind making coffee. Anyway, good morning, Al, ABC, Andy Stubbs, Bobby, time to get going, Tommy J. Let's see, Going Grays, Joe, of course, TNW, Black Sheep. Glad you guys could make it. Did I miss anybody? I think I got. Oh, Chris is here. How you doing, Chris? And Joe again, 11 watch, 6 thumbs up. Cool. Let's see. What happened? I don't know if did I say in the last on the I'm calling it outside Thai kitchen again. The inside outside the Thai kitchen. When I did the last live stream, so maybe I didn't. I think it was the last live stream. Before I started, he was there, or they were working, and then I came back in, did some stuff, and started editing the video. Hopefully I'll have the breakdown on the cost and the total cost for the house build within the next couple of days. Anyway, when I went back out there, he was gone, and I didn't find out until my wife got home night before last, and she called him, and I guess he fell off the scaffolding and hit his, I might have told you guys, hit his ribs and cracked a rib or something. So anyway, so he didn't work yesterday. He's not working today. Hopefully he'll be back on Monday, and we can get it. I want to get it done, you know. And I'm going to do a breakdown on that. Like I said before, I think everybody's going to be a little bit surprised, or I know I am, on the price that I'm paying to have it built. It's very reasonable as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Carl's Thailand, Ralph, how you doing? Randy, of course, how are you? So I'll be doing a breakdown on that, but I wanted to do the second video, but he's done a little bit of stuff, making the stuff smooth and put up some tile, but I wanted it to be just a little bit further along before I did the second part of that part of the build. And then I'm hoping still to, it's only 10 days left or so in this month, but to get it done. It'll be close because I want to start on I don't know, I'm thinking about taking a month off because I'm going to be going on the bike ride in March. But I did want to get started on the plunge pool. I'd like to get that done so that I can actually use it. That's the reason I'm doing it first, is I want to be able to use it. Minibus, hey Johnny, how you doing? Minibus making my way. Oh, okay, so you're traveling. Imagine that, Carl's traveling on a minibus making my way to Pattaya right now. Ain't technology great, isn't it? Yeah, so that's pretty much not much to report on that. Hoping to get started on the plunge pool in March. I still don't know when. They still haven't told me exactly when that ride's going to be in March. But I believe that I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to ride there to put you up. I'm just going to take my time. I'm going to take a stop there about halfway, 5-6 hours one day, and then from wherever I end up, which will probably be right outside of Bangkok, 5 or 6 hours to, I imagine we're going to meet at Joe's house again. And from what I'm understanding, we're going to pretty much do the same pretty much area, and except that they want to encompass a couple of islands in the ride this time. Instead, I think we did a Krabby City or whatever it was, and that wasn't very eventful. But it didn't really matter to me. I mean, it's all about the people you're with and the the time you're spending. It's awesome. It's a good time. So I'm waiting to hear on that. And then I'll start planning that. And then the problem is that with the plunge pool and the pond, I pretty much got to be here every day because I don't want him to do something that I gotta go away for 10 days on the bike trip and then come back and have him jackhammer and concrete out because he didn't do it the way that I wanted it done. So I think to kind of circumvent that, I'm gonna probably wait. I mean, I'll start doing it, but when I leave for the bike ride, I'll have him stop for whatever it's going to be. I imagine it's going to be about 10 days, probably a 7 or 8 day ride, and then 9, 10, 11, probably 12 days for me. A day, 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back, and probably 7, 8 days total. And that's about it. I don't like being gone for any longer than 10 days, but whatever it is, it is. If you guys are putting up any questions, put question. It really helps because it catches my eye. And then the pond will be following, and then that outdoor room, which I still haven't really got. I guess I'll wait till probably Chuck gets back, and I'm just curious on how big that room actually is. This one's going to approximately be 3 meters by 6, maybe something like that, 3 by 6, and then I think most of the top. I think I might as well leave the. If we're going to build the roof structure, and then the upstairs part of it, might as well use the whole thing. Might as well build it all the same way. So I'm imagining it's going to be concrete structure, and it's going to be steel. I'm imagining. So we'll see. Of course, I'll give you guys a heads up on that. And Black Sheep's been helping drawing 3D drawings of it. My backyard looks up pretty awesome in the stuff he's drawn. In fact, I'm going to have to try to I'm going to try to pull that up for the next video. He did some nighttime renderings of what it's going to look like and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, actually. Thank you very much, by the way. Brock, is Brock here? I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, he is. Hey, what's up, Brock? Let me do a couple of things here. So anyway, so that should be it's going to be pretty nice, I think. I'm just kind of curious. It'll be plenty big enough for a table and whatever we have planned to do with it. It should be plenty big enough. So I'm hoping to get that done. First, I'm probably going to have a table made, for the room, probably chairs and stuff like that. Although the table that we have in the living room right now that we moved over, I don't know where the hell we're going to put that one. But we have 2, 4, 6 chairs for that one. But maybe if I got another one of the exact same table like that, that would be pretty cool. My table's pretty nice. Chairs are nice, decent. And I don't know what my wife is planning on doing, but I'm imagining we're going to be doing once a week, one day a week, some kind of a feed, which would be awesome. I kind of like it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping, Bobby. Hurry up. Tell your wife it's time to retire. Yeah, you guys will get here when you can. It'll be awesome when you do. I'm looking forward to meeting Bobby from time to get going. Twist, did you get? Yeah, I'm going today, Joe. We tried to go. I told my wife last night we went to. I did a little video on it. It's mainly going to be for TOT. They changed, and I keep on. Maybe I'll make. I've got a bunch of footage of it. What they did was it was TOT's birthday. TOT merged with CAT, C-A-T. They're both internet government-owned businesses or whatever. They merged about 2-3 months ago. And their colors are yellow. TOT was blue. So it was TOT's birthday yesterday. So she was gone for 2 days to a big meeting. And then TOT went out and bought a bunch of yellow paint. And everybody that basically worked there went over there and painted the fence for... I left after an hour and a half. I had enough. My wife stayed there from about 9 to 2:30 or something like that. I went back and got her. But won't make a long story even longer. We went out, had lunch, and then we're looking to get a little car, a little 4-door gas, either in, like an MG, but I think we're going to end up with a Nissan. We went to 4 places yesterday, and Nissan's got the best deal, the best bang for the buck also. So we went out and looked for that, and then on the way home, I was going to stop, and the lady wasn't there. Or my wife had said, why don't we go tomorrow, and whatever it was, we zipped by it, and that was it. We went home. Because I told her, I said, I got to get it. I said, I've got like 2 or 3 super chats worth of sweets for your dad that I've got to go buy. So anyway, we're going today. So I'll let you know. I'll even take maybe I got to see how to, I haven't tried to download anything from my phone to the new computer. But I will definitely take a couple pictures of the lady, and she's a real sweetheart. I like buying stuff from her, and of course I always give her extra money. But I will definitely do that, Joe. It'll be today. Let's see. Let's see what Ralph's saying. Planned on retiring at 62. Time Mama says wait till 65. Plus going through cancer treatments now. Well, that I would wait probably. I don't know. I'm one of those. I would do it at 62, but I don't know. It depends. I'm imagining you're doing it for you're probably from the States, Ralph. Probably doing it for Social Security. You get a little bit more money, right? So if you need the money, you need the money. Me, if I've got to live on, I don't know what the difference would be between 62, 65, and 67. I don't have a clue. Maybe somebody knows. Let's see. Joe's put question in there. Very good, Joe. Do you know when? No, I don't. The bike ride I'm imagining you're talking about. I don't. I'm hoping it's going to be towards the beginning, but I don't even think they're going to be back from the one they're on now until the end of the month, 24, 25 of this month, 4 or 5 more days. And I'm talking about Chuck and Paige and Joe and them. And that's even if they go home, I mean, they're gypsies. They can go do whatever the hell they want. So they, God bless them. I wish I was in that position. But, so who knows? But I'm going to guess the second week of March. I'm going to say like the middle of March I'm going to say 8 to 10 days. And I think that Tony Bad Badger is going to help. Months ago, he did a little deal of what, the trip would be with all the maps and all this other crap. He did a great job. Put a lot of time into it, I'm sure. So I don't know. They'll probably all 3 of them, I'm imagining, maybe work together. Joe and Chuck and probably Tony. Everybody's just saying hi. Martin saying hi. Hey, Martin. And from Chile, Los Angeles. Chile? It's a big difference, Dave. I still haven't started drawing on mine, and I'm 68. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of difference, I think. Somebody will probably know hey, Mitch, how you doing? Hey, Brock is here, so let's let Brock out of jail in the back room. Hey, Brock, what's up? Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. I was looking at the wrong page. There's a bit of a delay. This is Richard Travel Show, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay,
it was
good.
Richard's birthday, right? A couple days ago.
It was. Yeah.
I just commented on his Facebook page today. I just saw it on there. But I think we said happy birthday to him the last show, I think.
Yep. Hello, Richard.
Yeah, I don't think, not a big enough difference for me, Ralph. I mean, like I said, if it's the one thing, and hopefully everything goes good with you with the treatments, and it's something that can be cured, I hope. I would, I don't know. Here in Thailand, to me, the amount of money difference isn't really going to make a difference in lifestyle. I wouldn't think, unless you need that money to meet your retirement visa or whatever the case may be. Then you got to do what you got to do. But I'm, you guys know me well enough now, at least the people that have been watching the channel, that I'm pro Thailand move today. Go get your airline tickets and come and check it out for 3 to 6 months. I think only things are going to only get better. Like I said, be smart, check everything. There is a 3% chance that you could, test positive or something. Just take it all in. And like I said, if it was me and I had a wife and 3, 4 kids, I probably wouldn't travel for a vacation. But if it was just me and my wife and I wanted to, come in on a test and go and take a shot at 3%, I'd probably do it. But that's me. Everybody's different. But living here and coming and checking it out to live here for 3 to 6 months, which I suggest you do, it's a no-brainer for me. I'd already been here. Like I said, I packed up 3 suitcases, hit a plane, and I've been here for almost 3.5 years now. So, not that I know everything about Thailand, but I do know one thing. It's the place where I'm going to live and die for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but we shan't get on that track again.
No
death and destruction, Dave.
What's that? I'm sorry, Brock. I didn't hear you.
No death and destruction on this show.
No. Let's see. Tell Dow. Oh, that's his gal, right? Or the gal he's traveling with. Are we calling her what is it? A travel buddy, friend, girlfriend, future Miss Mitch?
Travel companion.
Our future ex Miss Mitch? let us know exactly how we should reply. I'm imagining travel friend, right? Or travel buddy. Good friend. Let us know so that no one will be confused and we won't get in trouble. I'm probably already gotten in trouble by what I just said. So, let's see. How long has it been, Brock, since you brought up that picture? You said that's out your house here in Thailand, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
How long has it been? How long has it been since you were there?
Let's see. What is it? 2
It's what,
years.
February 22.
Yeah, 2 years and 25 days.
Wow. Over 2 years. What about the wife? Is she jonesing? Does she want to get here, see her family, or she don't care?
No, she wants to go home.
Yeah, see everybody. What do you guys usually do? Come for 2, 3 months and
Yeah,
go back
usually come for 3 months.
When you planning on, or are you planning on ever coming here to stay?
No, we won't come and stay. The wife's already said that.
What about a 6 months, 6 months? Is that in the plan, or just always just 3 months?
I think it'll be a 3 months there, 3 months back here, 3 months there.
There, yeah, that works too. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Ron, how you doing?
We want to be away from the grandkids.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hard part. For me, anyway, too. I just talked to my son. I haven't talked to him in a while. He's been working like crazy. Okay, let's see what Ron says. So, the retirement age for Max has moved from 65, 66, 67, depending on when you were born. I took Social Security at 65 and kept working until you're 67. Okay. Yeah, but are you coming here? Are you here? I don't even know, Ron. I'm horrible. You probably told me. But let me know again. Let's see. I know Mitch answered. Okay, Dow. And am I saying that right? Dow? Is the body double purely for content? The real travel buddy doesn't come on camera. So technically I have 2 travel buddies. Okay, so we'll just use travel buddies. If we see anybody. If we see a shadow, that'll be Mitch's travel buddy. Let's see, Ralph says again. Randy, yes. I don't know if I missed the question. At least a year. I used to think it was one amount at 62 and stayed that amount until 67. But it does increase, right? And did I miss something? Right? I don't know, Ralph. If I missed something, let me know. because I'm missing stuff. We get past 20 people in the chat, and I lose it. And I don't even have that many here. I think half people maybe come in and half just watch, which is fine. No problem with that. Um, let's see. Let's see what Bobby says. Jime has finally told me when she leaves the U.S., she doesn't want to keep anything here. Wow, okay. You don't have a problem with that, or you want to keep a place? I mean, if it's me, I sold my house and got rid of pretty much. I was lucky though, Bobby. My house, I built that 30 by 60 with 18-foot eave metal building. So my nephew that I sold it to just put all my stuff in a nice corner of the garage, and it'll probably stay there till after I die, and they'll probably throw it out. But most of the stuff's my wife's stuff that she wanted, so the family could go through that if they want. I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me. But I didn't care about being gone. Let's see, how does Social Security work for my wife who never had a career, only has been a housewife? Does she? I think she gets something. I don't know, Grace. I think she would get something. I don't know. Because I know my mom did work. I don't know. That'd be something you might want to ask Social Security. I imagine she should get something. She's a U.S. citizen, even if it's minimal, 500, 600, 300, whatever. It should be something, I would think. But that's only a guess. Check with them. No problem for me. Yeah, not. I wouldn't imagine. I mean, you're coming to Thailand. You're done. You're here to retire. Yes, it increases every year till you're okay. That's what I thought. It's not a bunch, but it's a little bit. Of course, Social Security. This is the biggest bump that we got in Social Security was this year. Normally, it was like I'm guessing over the past years, $11, $17, crap like that, and now it was almost $80 or something because of half of the new stuff, but not what they had promised. They had promised a $200 a month bump to stay forever, and never saw any of that shit. Biden, I guess, well, he's old. He probably, like me, he probably forgot he said it. It happens to some of the presidents. Let's see, if you've been married 10 years in the U.S., yes, she'll get half of yours if she's a citizen. Okay, Bobby would probably know, I would imagine. Are you lurking, Trip? No, she ain't, Brock says. I haven't seen Tip in a while. Who I saw on Facebook today that I liked her thing was Benja. And
Yep.
yeah, I think she's got I'm guessing, and I don't know, Benja, if you're watching. I think she has a boyfriend who probably doesn't like her mingling on old people channel. But if that's the case, have him come on because we like to talk to you and just say hi, nothing else meant. And if she does she can always click and go off. And plus, I'll watch over it and make sure everybody's keeps on the up and up. Let's see what Grace says.
Anybody's naughty, we zap them.
Yeah, exactly. She hasn't contributed to Social Security since her last job at age 25. Never really, though, about it. Well, as long as she can, I think as long as she worked, she'll get something. I would just call them, whatever it is, depending on her age. And I don't know her age. But you're still, I think you were, what, 8 years or something away from retirement? Or am I, like I said, my mind's gone, Grace, sorry. But, depending on her age, but you should be able to go to Social Security and punch in stuff and get a projection on both what you and her are going to make. It's not a exact penny deal, but it will give you information on that. And I would suggest talking to them and saying, hey, we're preparing, we're 8 years away, 5, I want to make sure we have all our ducks in a row and see what they say. Let's see. What is Grace saying? Thanks, she hasn't contributed. Oh, okay, that was the same one I just looked at. Hey, Dowlow, how you doing, man? Happy to see you. Happy Sunday. I am looking. I've got to. There's Tip. Hey, Tip, what's up? And Johnny, I said hello to Johnny and didn't say hello. What did I? What was I gonna say? Damn, it'll come back to me. But she'll have to meet the age requirements. All rules there are the same. Yeah, and I'm imagining you guys have been guys been there a long time working as an RN, so I'm sure that's a no-brainer. She might get more than you, right? I was really surprised, when I ended up getting. I did pay in quite a bit. I shouldn't say I was surprised, but it was decent. I think the norm. It was pretty much the norm
Good morning, Tip.
because I'm an old woman. What did I miss? Just watched your video. Oh, I did too. I watched Mitch too. Looks like a very. I'm kind of missing out of the whole trip. The main thing that we were going to really try to do, me and my wife, was catch the last 3 or 4 days at Kokut. That was what we were going to do because we're going to Koh Chang in April for 7 days. The whole family, me, my wife, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and the 2 kids are going to that Serenity. I think I had told you guys. So I'm looking forward to that. So we wanted to go to Kokut. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. We'll have all the answers. Bobby's saying you can register with Social Security, and you'll have. Yeah, I think you can get everything a breakdown. They'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. Yes, we're on 40s. My military career starts in 5 years. Cool, but it will be at least a decade before thinking about Social Security. Yeah, so. Depending on what you get from, are you planning on moving here and then waiting and collecting Social Security later? Or are you going to wait until you've got everything? Or do you need everything? Or can you do it on your military retirement? And again, when I ask questions like that, anybody in the chat, you don't have to answer. I understand.
Can't
It's
retire
just
on
normal
my
for me
military
to
pension.
ask. What's that? I'm sorry, Brock.
I said I can't retire on my military pension. It's a
No.
whole $14,000 a year.
Is it?
It's
You
nothing.
know,
No medical, no nothing.
hey, that Bread Abroad, how you doing? I caught one of his premieres in the middle of the night. I woke up for some reason at 10:30, I think it was, and I'm imagining
Good morning,
he's doing
Ryan.
it that time for UK. I'm imagining he does them at that time, but it was interesting. By all means, subscribe. Let's see. What did I miss? Am I behind? Oh, I'm not that far behind. Okay. Hopefully, what's Johnny saying? Down low. Hopefully, she'll start, but I am over it. So I'm imagining that was about. You're feeling better. I'm hoping. So it's 3. Starting an actual vlogger. What are you talking about? Enjoy your life, Dave, for the time being. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a good time. Like I said, I'll keep doing live streams, keep doing YouTube. Oh, that was the one thing I was going to say. We've gotten quite a bit of stuff, and I don't know all the logistics and what I'm supposed to do and what I'm not supposed to do, but I'm imagining. I don't think I'm supposed to be like helping Thai people is what I'm talking about. So anyway, my wife's doing it. She's the one that's getting it. The money that comes in is not dedicated to anything. You know what I say. It's all going to go to Thailand. So we've been actually what you guys have been given has been a lot. So we just went out and spent the same school that I did the little video on. They don't have any for the 5-year-olds. For 20 of them, they wanted tables and chairs. They've asked the government numerous times, and they say we don't have any money. And the kids are sitting on the floor, doing their homework or their studies. So we ordered what is it, six chairs and times 4, 4 tables and with 6 chairs each, different colors and stuff for the 5-year-olds. And boy, the guy is ecstatic. It was expensive, but we had the money, so we'll be bringing that. I think they're coming. She bought them from Shopee, and we also, in case Jam is around, I didn't see her, but we're gonna get some soccer balls. Jam had given some money and wanted if I wanted to get some soccer balls. So that's the way I'll phrase it. Just as anybody knows me, I'm true to my word. You can say it's going to whatever, but it's got to come to me, and I guess I got to give it away. So whatever it is, I don't care. Let them come out. But
That's
anyway,
the way to do it, Dave. Is
yeah,
to
yeah. Well, most
to
of the
buy
people that give,
equipment.
yeah, most of the people that's given anyway say do whatever you want to with it, Dave. And I think that's the best way to do it, because then I'm not like in charge of some, relief effort or something in Thailand, and I guess I won't get in any trouble. So anyway, it's going to my wife. It's going to the Thai people. Bottom line, except for the occasional, sweets for my father-in-law, and if somebody's really adamant about me buying a coffee or something, I will do that, but I'll probably buy it with my money. But let's see. Ralph's saying, what, bedtime, or no, break time, getting paid time and a half to watch this. Well, that always makes it better when you're getting paid to do something that I hope you're enjoying. Hey, Xanderman, how you doing? Let's see. What did Mitch say? Drawing your pension now.
Morning,
I'm
Xanderman.
drawing nakedly. Let's see. Cobus, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Morning to you, sir. Um, or
Okay, Ron John, we'll catch you
morning to you,
later.
Cobus. Sorry about that.
Morning, Cobus.
What's it? I'm sorry, I missed it. I
Ron
talked
Ron
over you.
John's got a duck out.
Okay, guys. All right, Ron. Thanks. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it as always. So anyway, so the
Don't forget
tables
to
are
click
there.
like.
What's that?
Don't forget to click the like button before you leave.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody's saying hi to Cobus. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you. Um, I'm glad you're doing well. Good to hear, as always. But anyway, the next is going to be the tables, then and the soccer balls, probably for both schools, and then the 150 at one school is going to get, I believe. Hey, Joe, thanks. Your wife, you got it. You got it. I appreciate it. The the next is going to be the food and the ice cream for my wife's best friend where she teaches for the 150, and then we're going to do, I believe, food and ice cream at the one school that we showed you. And I told her to talk to her best friend and find out who's in charge there, so that we can get them. I told them just find out, because I believe
Thank you,
that they
Joe.
use their own utensils, they use their own bowls and stuff like that, and a lot of the stuff's broken, chipped, bent, pretty much unusable, but they use it. If they need that kind of stuff, that would be something that that we all would want to do. I just watched Chocolate Man's Long Bread. Yeah, I watched part of it. I didn't have time to watch the whole thing. I watched Foss scream as she was feeding the animals. So he always does good videos, anyway. Yeah. So anyway, so that's going to, and hopefully within the next, before the end of February, I'm hoping to disperse the money that we've gotten so far. But the big deal is these tables. I guess the guy there said that the kids are going to go absolutely crazy, because I guess the Thai people are used to being on the floor, but everybody else gets to sit at desks and tables, and I guess except for the younger ones, they have to sit on the floor. So this will make them feel like big wigs. Let's
Yeah,
see what.
and it'll be new stuff.
Yeah, brand new. They're going to be happy. Last night the rains came. Today is very windy. Oh, I don't know. I haven't even looked. I know it's not raining. But I think we're a little ways from you. But if you're getting it, we'll probably come towards us shortly. Hey T, how you doing? If I missed what
Good to see you
Carl
again,
said,
T.
and there's Joe again with the for the father. I'm going today. I promise you, and I will take pictures of it and or do a little video. Maybe I'll do a 30-second video and put it on just on here on the next live stream.
Oh, don't forget to
Carl,
go for your new passport, Dave.
yeah, I've got the passport. I've got to go back on Monday, and did I tell you that they called me and they said you need to come back. We need to put another signature in my passport or something. So I've got to go back Monday morning. I'm going to get all the paperwork from my wife on Monday, fill it out, and hopefully mail it out on Tuesday. And I got to ask Chuck. A couple people say they've gotten it back quick. My friend Bob in Udon, he had it, and I think I think he said he got it back in 7 or 10 days. So I guess it all depends on how busy they are. I just got to get it off. I'll have my wife take a bunch of pictures, copies of it. I'll keep that with me, and if that's not good enough for the police, then I don't know what to tell them. Take me to jail, I guess. Oh, Robert's here. Hey, Robert Mack. Everybody's talking in Thai.
Morning, Bob.
I wish that I could. I wish that I could do that. Let's see what Mitch is saying. Scuba divers haven't done it for years. Rescue divers certified, actually, but honestly, for the most part, me, it's snorkeling. I love snorkeling. That's probably one of the things that I'd miss the most about not going on the trip is being able to snorkel. And I like doing filming underwater.
I got a scuba ticket many, many years ago, but haven't dived for 30 odd years, 40 years.
I took the course 3 times, and never did the ocean dive. But I did go dive in Hawaii. They just rented me the stuff. I was with 2 certified divers anyway. But I always wanted to and never went through with it. But today, we did a thing called snuba in Hawaii with my wife that passed. And it's an actual tank on a raft and about maybe 20-foot airline with a regulator. And it was cool. We had a good time. It was fun. Hey, Joe, what is this one? To buy your wife some lotus seeds. You got it, buddy. As always, Joe's always doing it. I think Greeny. Yeah, I think he left. Because I had said that. I had told Mitch that he did a video on the place that Chuck just did a video on, that Dave's, Annie's something or other.
Annie P, yeah.
Yeah, and they did like a buffet thing, had them make everything for everybody. But Greeny went maybe 3 or 4 days before that. He did a video and had because the guy does his own corned beef and his own pastrami, and his sandwich was like had to be a pound, half a kilo. Thing was huge. He never did say how much it cost, which I thought was kind of weird, unless I just wasn't that interested in the video or something. But I do catch his videos every once in a while. Then he did another one on Serenity, which is a place that I went to. I've been there twice, 2 years ago, and it's a great place. Like I said, in all my videos, or most of my videos, you see that opening 1 minute thing that I have that everybody probably skips through, where the drone is coming in over those bungalows with the jacuzzi or plunge pools on top. That's where we stayed. That's Serenity. I did a whole video on just Serenity and on that vacation. That was a long time ago. It's not the greatest video in the world, but it's probably worth watching if you want to go there. But Greeny did it because in between the bungalow where we stayed, there's a pool in front of that, then the ocean. Then you walk on a little path, not far, 20 feet, 30 feet. And between there and where the bar and restaurant is, there's 2, I think, rooms, or whatever. They're nice. They're big, air conditioned, right straight in front of the beach. And I think he said he paid $30 a night. The 7 days in the 2-bedroom with the jacuzzi on the roof and all that is 25,000 baht for the 6 of us. Doesn't include breakfast. Let's see, Carl. Thai nomad. You guys still speaking in Thai? It kills me that Carl is so fluent. I didn't realize that, Carl. I had heard, but I watched one of your videos and you started talking and it was just like natural, completely fluent. Um, yeah, and you've been here a long time. You should, but I've been here 3 years and I should know way more than what I know. Let's see. You know, Bobby says he could use a new SUV. Was in yeah, yeah, I think so because I think he just did a video, right, Tommy? I just saw a video on something in
Here you go.
Pattaya.
Here you go,
There
Bob.
you go. I guess you can get Leo in Australia. That
Yep. And
question's
it's
answered.
cold too. It's just out of the fridge.
I've got one big one in the refrigerator left over from the wedding. I'm gonna drink that sucker one of these days. Let's see. So yeah, he's back. Al saying first time I did what? First time I did my course was 14, if I remember right. I'm imagining you're talking about diving. I don't know. I'm missing a lot of this, guys. Sorry. Um, hey, Waza, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. Everything's going great. I'm looking forward to. I did notice that I have Fox Sports. I subscribe to it or whatever, and I think I can watch the Daytona 500 on that. And I'm imagining, and maybe Brock will help me, but Monday morning at 3 a.m. my time would be the starting time of 3 p.m. Sunday in on the East Coast. I think there's 12 hours difference between Thailand and East Coast. It's supposed to start. They're starting at 2:30. I think they said that the green flag's going to go down at 3:06, something like that. So I'm hoping to watch that. Everybody saying hi. I'm looking for a Leo. So what's this saying? Morning to Soy. I didn't see Soy. Hey Soy, how you doing? Morning to you. What's Dave's thoughts on retirement working for you? Introduction of UFO to Thailand. I've watched his stuff. I'm, I haven't watched a lot. The stuff that I've watched, I liked. He gives, from what I saw, he he gives a lot back to Thailand or to Thailand. He's done a couple of giveaway stuff and stuff like that. I think he's doing a collaboration, and maybe he already did, with Dana of Idea Studios. I think they're doing they might have already done it. So I will check that out. But he seems like a good guy to me. He's got a lot of subscribers and stuff.
Yeah,
But I
I
don't
don't,
know
don't
about
know
this.
about his UFO stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
Haven't
about
seen.
UFO. I'm not, the only thing I mean, I was brought up Catholic. They don't really believe in all that stuff. They don't believe in dinosaurs. They don't believe in any of that because it's not in the Bible. But I don't know. I find it hard. Where I lived up in the high Sierras in Central California, you go out at nighttime on a clear night and look up and see nothing but white sky. That's how many stars you're looking at. And I'm a pretty logical guy. And I look up there and go, and ours is the only one that has planets revolving around it. I I just find it hard. I guess I believe that there's something there, and I don't think it would go against the Catholics or the Christians or whatever. I mean, if I was God, okay, I would go, ooh, this is fun. I'm going to start a planet over here. I'm going to start a planet over here and a planet over here, and I'm going to give this one this Bible. I'm going to give this one another thing to go on it, and let's see how they. Although I'm supposed to know how it's going to work out for them because I'm all knowing, but I don't think it would be a problem with me if I was, But it is. I think my mom would not. She would disagree with me. Dave has Android. No, yeah, I do. I do have an. Did he ask? Okay. Heck of an ending to the NASCAR race this morning. What did they have this morning? What did I miss? It's not now, right? It's tomorrow. I'm hoping. I'm hoping the Daytona 500 wasn't. I didn't miss it. I'm thinking it's tomorrow morning, Monday in Thailand, and I know TNW is in Thailand. But anyway, I know a couple people had sent me, and Tom's trying to help me out. My box, I can't find the remote control for because Tom wanted to help me reprogram all my stuff and get all the sports deals. And I was running it with my mouse that I had with my other computer that was a USB. This is Bluetooth, and like you could plug it into the Android box, and just it's a lot easier using the mouse to navigate to print out words and that kind of crap. And I gave the mouse to my to my daughter, so I don't have one. I ordered one. It's supposed to be here tomorrow morning, so when I get that, I'll redo it. But I think that I think I can get to see it with Fox. If not, I guess I'll have to figure out something else. But let me know what you want. Oh, cup race. Oh, okay. So yeah, see, I don't even know what they're doing. It's been, I want to say, I probably didn't watch much when my wife was sick. I'm going to say 4 years, 4 or 5 years since I really, and before that, 40 years straight, 50 years straight. I mean, I was religious. So I got the first big giant disc when I lived in Simi Valley in Southern California, and that was awesome to watch NASCAR because you would find the live feed to it, and then when they would break for commercial, the cameras would still follow the cars around the track, so you got to watch the race from start to finish. So I kind of missed that when I moved. I didn't take it with me. I left it there. You went to the Indy, Carl. Cool. I didn't get to go. The only ones that I've went to, I wanted to go to more. We were going to go to Daytona, and of course shit happened and stuff, and always shit happened. But I wanted to go to Bristol. I wanted to see that. I did get to go, and right by Bobby. Bobby lives, I believe, right by the speedway they put in there. And I was there for their inaugural race. In fact, somewhere, probably lost now, I have the program, I have my ticket stub, and I had bought another ticket for a friend of mine to come, and we never hooked up. So I paid like, I don't know, $400 for this ticket, and it's an unused ticket to the first race at that raceway. So it was pretty cool. But I enjoyed watching it, and I'll look forward to enjoying it again. I think I want to get set up so as soon as I get the mouse. But I'm hoping that for tomorrow. What time was was T&W still here? Bristol is one. Yeah, I know, man. I wanted to see that. I always imagined it would be something live. But what time was the race today? East Coast time, was it 2:30? Same thing. And what time did it start here in Thailand? Because I'm guessing, my math is always off. I'm not a good math person, but I'm guessing 3 a.m. my time Monday morning is when it's going to start. They say 3:06. Hey, Chris. Okay. I said altitude record, 35 in Thailand with food on board. Dana has behind the scenes version, great videos. So they're already out then. Okay, cool. But so I'll check that out. So the altitude record for Thailand with food on board. Okay. I will check out. I'll check out Dana's. Will be the easiest for me to check out. And hey, ABC, how you doing? You were in second this morning. Thank you for coming by. Did I say hello to you? I hope I did. I'm horrible. If I ever miss you, it's not because I planned on it. Hey, James, how you doing? In fact, I'm going to. It's been 50 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and post it in case Chris wants to come in or anybody wants to come in. We will put up the link and have some people come in if they want to. Let's see, paste and Jake. Hey, there you go. Okay, there you go. An ideals link and that. Hey, Mrs. here, Miss Demeanor. How are you? Saying hi to Jake. Jake put up Idea Studios. Yeah, Dana's a great guy. In fact, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to him. And I think and Chris can tell me, I think it's is it Wednesday, Chris? Wednesday, they do a live stream, him and his wife. And it's good. It's fun stuff. Just kind of like here. Everybody just talks about whatever you want to talk about, mostly Thailand, but he'll talk about coffee. In fact, if you go on there, did I miss the coffee segment? He likes it. I like Dana. Looking forward to meeting Dana. I got to meet Mike's. I haven't met Chris yet, but I'm hoping that when Chris comes in, if he's not getting this way, I'm hoping to at least jump over to Bangkok and hook up with them guys for dinner or lunch or something. Hopefully with my wife, but I'll come alone. Chris will be my date, I guess. Hey, Mr. Meaner. I stumble over that word because I was only calling you Miss for a while. And everybody's saying hi. Yeah, so if you want to, pop in, the link's there. I put the link up, Carl. Carl, if you want to come in, you're by all means welcome. What an amazing experience it must have been seeing the races from both sides. What was that for? What did I miss? Did I miss something, or was that for me? I didn't. Oh, Riverside. That must have been from Robert. Riverside in '68 in Ontario. Yeah, they turned that down. Fontana. Las Vegas. I've been to. I was at a truck race in Las Vegas. That was fun. It was a good time. And then I've been to. I've been to 3 races at California Speedway, 2 or 3 races at California. Like the inaugural was the big one. That was fun. It was a good time. My wife really enjoyed watching it too. And another thing that she liked was cigar smoke. Most women would go crazy. I could puff up in my living room and she would come over and want me to blow the cigar smoke in her face. Tell me that wasn't a pretty decent woman. She was a good woman for an American woman. I've got a whole different outlook on women now being in Southeast Asia. It's like a totally different animal. I shouldn't say animal. I'm probably going to get crap for that. Whole different persons. They're just their look on life. My wife was good. Believe me, for me to spend 27 or 30 years with anyone, I have to get along with them pretty good. Yeah, Wednesday at 9 a.m. I think we posted the link. If not, anybody can post it up. Mark, I was going to ask that. Maybe it was explained and I haven't seen it, but on the rap channel, did Mark quit? Or did we ever figure out, did he press the wrong button? Is he like me and took himself out of it?
I think he may have pressed on the wrong button.
I think so too. Does somebody have to invite him back for him to come, or can he just come? I don't even know.
It's already been taken care of.
Oh, okay. On the bike heading for breakfast, doing a Mitch text and a ride along. Cool.
Are you going here for breakfast?
Yeah, there you go. That's supposed to be a good place, though, I hear. I don't know. I never ate there. Of course, a lot of people. I don't know. I don't want to get started.
You've got a couple of smiley characters there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed in there. Let's see.
Yeah, we
Hey,
might
Gary's
leave
here. Hey, Gary. He presses all the right buttons.
Morning,
Yeah,
Gary.
he does. Yeah, you guys can post too anytime you want to, Chris, the radio station, by all means.
Oh yes,
Not that
Bangkok
I have
FM.
not that I have a bunch of people, but there's 30 in the chat now, so we've been doing pretty good, hovering high 20s, mid 30s, sometimes 40. So it's getting better and better. It's not growing a lot. I lost maybe 8-10 subscribers when I told everybody how I felt about the Rams. So I guess there were some diehard Rams fans out there. Either that or maybe they just unsubscribed. I don't know. Yeah, by all means, post it if you want. Post the link, not a problem. Oh, going Gary. Oh, who else had that I noticed
Hi, Gary.
had a channel, and I just noticed it, and I wanted to put it up today, and I can't remember what it was. Yeah, well, I'll remember. BKK FM rocks the planet. Yeah, I still, I feel, I don't want to look like a complete moron, but I still haven't figured out how to do it. I think it's as easy as going to a website, right?
Yeah, you just go to the website, Dave.
Yeah, I'm horrible. I got to do it though. Let's see. I'm yeah. Jake's
put a
here,
link
so
in
let's
the
let Jake in. Hey Jake, good evening to you.
Hi,
Hello,
good
Jake.
evening.
Let's see. Mitch is saying I'm gonna try to come on. No idea what my sound wasn't working during the last stream. You know, I don't know why don't you have a pair of plug-in earbuds? Why don't you just plug in earbuds? You should get the sound decently. For some reason, I don't know. James, when you did that last one, said his sound doesn't work with a crud either. So I would just plug in earbuds. Even if you buy them at 7, they're like 150 baht or something. They're cheap. Yeah, just a pair of earbuds.
It doesn't matter what kind of stuff I buy, the speakers tend to always suck on them. So this is, well, that and, 20 plus years of shooting guns and flying airplanes, and my hearing's kind of shot. So, you know.
Yeah, I never did what I was told and put in earplugs and stuff when firing weapons.
I wore them, Dave, but we fired a lot of weapons, and I flew a lot of airplanes. So
Automatics kind of would do a different tone to them. Anyway, but I did. You know what? It's weird because I'm too dumb to put in ear when I need them. Out firing. Sometimes I did. I shouldn't say I never put them in. I went to a Kiss concert to see Montrose, which is the band I wanted to see. They opened for Kiss. They played 2 freaking songs and were gone. And I was never so pissed. Kiss I liked. They were okay, but I wasn't there to see them. I was with a gal. She wanted to stay. Before the concert started, I looked up and there's this giant freaking speaker right above me. And I ended up using cigarette butts. I lasted about 30 minutes of Kiss. And I said, I'm out of here. And she said, and this was when I was a giant bad person. I would say what I was, but I'm trying to keep things clean. But I left her there. I said, I'm leaving. You want to come? Come. If not, and this was the late 70s or whatever it was, early 80s. I'm sure
was
she
Sammy
got a ride.
Hagar the lead singer of Montrose back then?
Yeah. Did you like Montrose?
I've heard some of their stuff. I've enjoyed them. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked them.
I'm a few years younger than you, Dave. So like Van Halen and some of those other things.
Okay.
Hey,
Look at
what's up?
this. There's Mr. Mitch.
Yeah, we hear you fine. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Or no?
Oh, absolutely. Now, for some reason, it's working. It was probably
cool.
operator headspace last time. Montrose.
Yeah,
Sammy the Red Rocker. Yeah, baby.
Not too many people. I don't know. There was quite a few, I guess. That was one of the first cassette tapes that I had gotten. Was a Montrose tape. And you got to remember, I'm old. I had a four-track player in my truck when I was a kid at 15, and then I graduated. The next year was actually 8-track, and then we went to cassettes, and now all the DVD stuff. But anyway, So you look like you're having a good time. You're nice and relaxed.
Great time.
How many travel buddies do you actually have there? Just the one that's on film, or you have the extra one? Is there 5?
That
I'm
travel
hearing
buddies.
5.
I thought you were talking about total count of total body count, total souls on board. I sometimes overdo it. I better not say anything.
Well, I'm just going to call her
Duran Duran song, Girls on Film.
Mitch. Okay, here's how it goes when we go to the restaurant. Mitch, party of 3.
There you go.
We have your table waiting.
It looks like you're having a good time. She seems like a good gal. As long as you're having fun, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, that pool. I don't know if you see that pool.
That's awesome.
Check it out.
Now, this is Kokut, right?
Yeah, Kokut.
That's where I wanted to go. Now, how long are you there? You're only there for another day, or are you?
Yeah, one more night. Second night here at this one, Seafar Resort, which is really, really. Oh man, the sidewalk's hot. I'm barefoot. Anyway, Yeah, one more night here, and then we're going to another place on the same island. So that'll be a total of 3 nights here. Gosh, the time is just like a blur.
Is everybody going or just a few?
Everybody that's here now, let me just
Who's gonna
do the
go?
head count. There's 8, 10, 12. Shit, lost track already. Okay,
Was this a
14
planned?
people.
Was this a planned night? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, yeah.
In a different
Yeah,
hotel?
this
That was
was-
planned.
Oh hell, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, that was planned. We
Okay.
did 3 nights at one place in Koh Chang, 2 nights in another, 2 nights here, 1 night another place, and then we're going back to Koh Chang and staying another night, including the
I
night
did
in
see
Trot
Chuck.
beforehand. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I did see Chuck saying that he's going to go back and spend an extra night. I imagine you and is everybody going to do that, or some people going to take off?
that the whole 14 of us are all going to do that.
Cool.
Yeah, but it's really smoothed out now. You know how everybody kind of finds their own way and finds their, you know what I mean?
Yep.
The
Right,
first
right.
couple of days was difficult for me because I'm an antisocial SOB. Hey, hold this, James, please. I gotta go wipe my ass. Son of a bitch. You fucking got me. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now yeah.
What's
Hello.
up, Chad?
Dude, you really.
Hey, James.
So like I said, I was having fun.
Hi,
Now you got to
James.
change your pants.
What's
Oh
up?
my God. Oh
What's
my
up,
God.
James? So, Mitch, you guys can actually hear now, right? You can hear?
Look at
You can hear us?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
oh,
hear you
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Hi,
It doesn't
Fa.
work on my phone,
you
but
doing,
it works
Fa?
on Mitch's.
It
Yeah,
didn't
but it
work
didn't
the
work.
other day.
Yeah, it didn't work the other day.
Strange.
Hey, there's Chris. Hi,
Jumping.
Chris.
Good morning, all.
Hey, did you see
Yeah,
James? James? Hey, what's up? How are you?
Hi, Pookie out.
I'll dance. I'll do the chicken dance.
Yeah. Almost had to
Hey,
give
James.
him CPR. Well, I would have pretended
James.
to. We
James,
hear you. We hear you.
did you see my comment on the picture of Fa with my rival, the snowman? And you didn't have
What are you talking
anything of
about?
her?
He's got hundreds of pictures of you, Dave. You don't.
But
You're
yeah.
not watching my videos.
Yeah, but but she took a still with the snowman. The snowman is my arch enemy.
Yeah, we
So no more
noticed.
pictures. Just kidding.
That's it. You didn't comment on the other one, so we had to do something to get you invigorated.
I tell you what, I understand now what you guys have to go through with trying to answer comments because I'm actually getting some now. Before I got like 3, so it's easy to go, hey, thanks. And now I get like 30 and 40, and it's like, holy crap, So I understand now. It's not an easy thing
It's
to
fun.
do. People,
All right, you
people
guys
out there.
have fun. Mitch is going to take you to the beach. We'll meet you guys
All
down
right,
there.
brother. All right, brother. Take it easy.
After I'm going
Hey,
to go back to my room and change my skivvies.
hey, Chris, how you doing?
Yeah,
Don't you
good
go
stuff,
delete that one,
Dave.
Dave.
Don't delete that. That's going to be. Yeah, this is where Rich realized he crapped himself.
Oh, you got to put on your. Oh, okay. I thought you were. What were you saying,
Yeah,
Chris?
yeah. We're getting close to the people.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Chris.
Sorry,
Can you see me
Dave.
okay? Thank you.
Oh, we can see you. See you fine, Mitch. I've just changed a whole heap of software and stuff around. I'm just wondering whether I'm too loud, too quiet, or whatever.
It sounds
At
a
your
little
end.
bit quiet. It sounds a little bit quiet to me, but that's just me. I'm probably half deaf. I don't know. What does mine sound like?
Yours is good. Yours is just
Okay,
right.
cool.
Yeah.
Joe's
Chris,
sending me
are you
pictures.
wearing a retired working for you awkward shirt? Is that what I'm seeing there?
Board member,
Awesome.
mate. Board member.
Board
Let's see.
member.
Beautiful,
Outstanding.
beautiful.
Here, I can do this because I can't see it. Go ahead and do that again, Chris. I couldn't read it. Oh,
Awkward.
okay. Awkward. Okay.
Outstanding.
Microphone level. Okay, that's up a bit higher. If that's not
That
too
sounds good.
loud. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to the mic. A different mic
The
as
only
well.
one that's
so-
down, that's low too, is Brock's. I don't know if you can bring yours up, Brock. Yours is a little low.
Yeah, I can
Jake's
bring
is
mine up.
good. Yeah, Jake's is good. Mitch's is good too. The sound Your sound.
Mine's
is
good because my microphone's right next to my mouth here. So
They're the best ones,
My
Jake.
microphone's over there. How's that?
I need to get a rig like what you're working with there, Chris. That looks like the real deal.
It's actually half. All my good stuff's packed up and getting ready to roll.
When are you going to leave? Or when do you think you're going to leave?
I'm just waiting on a doctor's sign off for my shoulder that just had some surgery on, and
Like Selfie Central.
and
smoke.
heading going to try and make Mike's wedding in the Philippines and then bounce out of there.
That would be awesome.
Mm.
Carl says, Mr. Mitch went live on GottoLoveThailand Livestream, walked away from their resort, and CT still managed to gate crash, jump out from behind tree. Yeah, he did. We'll save that and send that to Mitch.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Thank
Does that
God it was
scare
from
you?
my left where I can't really hear. Can you see okay? I can't see anything because it's so bright.
Yeah, no, you look good.
It looks
Can
all
you
right.
see the pier I'm walking on? This is nice. I mean,
Jimmy-
the boards are 2 inches
Yeah,
thick,
put your
man.
head
There you are.
sitting behind your head.
Yeah, but are
Now
you
you're
getting
big.
sunburned on the right
Can
side?
you see
this
yourself
time?
now?
Hold on now. I want
Can you
to
see-
show you guys
can you
something.
see yourself?
Okay, look. Gotta be quiet now because we're gonna come up on a view here, and I want you to see it.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Then I'll leave it. I'll leave it in solo.
So just be quiet for a second, okay?
Why
Because
will you
it's
scare
there's
somebody away?
it's a couple, and I
He's
wanted to
hunting
just
wabbits.
I'm just gonna turn around here like this. Don't and see. Oh, there you go. You can see the guy.
Ah,
There you go. Here. Anyway, so do you see anything? Paradise?
yes.
How's that look?
I see a swing. Is
Pretty good.
that a selfie station?
Yeah, it is a selfie. I'm pretending like I'm pointing out, like showing you something the other way, but I'm actually looking at what's over my right shoulder. Anyway, enough of that.
All right, I'll take you out from.
Yeah. Beautiful, huh?
I didn't know.
You want to do a 360?
Sure, go ahead before I take it.
Hey, let me
Count
get
that far?
let me get my ugly mug out of here.
Nice. Don't fall off.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah,
Now,
that'd
what do you
be
guys
funny.
do? You can still hear us. What are you doing today, Mitch? What's the plan? I think another snorkeling thing or something, or what are you doing?
Was gonna go to the waterfall with James and a few of us, but this morning when I was doing some selfies at the end of the pier, I split my knee. I squatted down, trying to be an Asian, and I split my knee open again. So I'm just gonna snorkel with Chuck out here
Cool.
over at this little
Jack.
reef. I don't know if you see that, but over there. Yeah,
I
hang out
think
with
you
Chuck
said-
Page, Joe, and Gift, and
And I saw Joe getting in the pool and stuff. Is he throwing caution to the wind? Is his foot healed?
No,
Obviously.
he's today he's just gonna chill. He says gonna get an old man nap, gonna get some relaxed time on the beach, drink some coffee. Yeah, so I'd say, you know what? Been kind of running ever since we got here.
Yeah, time to take a little break.
Beach walks
did
in the
media.
early AM and all that, and I've actually got a lot of good sleep,
Well, that's good.
but
Yeah, you're like me. I like jump up and praise the Lord when I get 4 hours of sleep. So
do I ever?
yeah, I think we're similar.
Someone says-
that way.
I said, I almost got 5 hours last night, and they go, oh, really? Gosh, what's wrong? I'm like, dude, what's wrong? Holy
Yeah, no
crap.
shit.
That's like, hey, there's Mike coming at us here. One of these days, I'll figure out how to swing this camera around on StreamYard, but I'll just go like this, and he can come up and say hi.
Cool.
You've probably seen them on CJ's or JJ's channel, and
Yeah.
you're going to see some
How you doing? How's it
Brotanic
going?
video of he and I in the front of the boat,
I
doing
did.
like the
I did see that.
hard to see, isn't it?
Can you see us?
Yeah, it's a
Mine's
tough
smaller.
life.
Mine's smaller than his. He's got a big phone.
Big phone. I got a decent one, I think.
Anyway, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Are you going
what
to
was I
the
gonna say?
waterfalls this morning, or are you going to hang out here?
I'm hanging out.
Yeah, me too. Good.
We've got a kayak, so we're going to do some kayaking later.
Oh, yeah, with kayaking. Yeah.
Hey, if you got a
Sorry,
travel
Dave, I
buddy,
don't want-
that's the only way to go, because she can
Yeah,
paddle
yeah.
your ass around,
And
right? Yeah.
shower you, dry you
Yes,
off,
yes,
towel you
yes,
off.
yes, yes.
Like
She learned that
sometimes
from
I like
Gift.
to air dry, but I'm like, no, slow down with that towel. Just let me air
I
dry.
made the mistake. I made the mistake of after I came out of the hospital and could barely walk and sitting in a chair in the shower, and afterwards, and even when I could stand up, I told my wife like an idiot, "Yeah, you really don't need to bathe me anymore." What a stupid! If I ever do anything that stupid again, somebody slap me.
This is one of my favorite seats right here.
One of your favorite what?
Favorite places to sit.
Let's
bar.
put so.
The water.
Ah, the bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But no Fireball, no Jaeger. Oh, they went and got some Jaeger because I was like, no Jaeger. And they come back with some Jaeger. Old rusty cap bottle. Like, well, I don't want any now. They got buckets of mojitos here.
Hey, I would
Holy
tell
smoke.
Joe, the best thing that I ever did for any kind of healing that I had to do on a semi old body when I was in the ocean, man. Salt water just kills everything, and and
It
heals
does.
stuff up. But the when I saw
I gotta
a
run.
video that he
This guy's he's gonna scare me again. I'm scared. Boo. All right.
but I think it's good. I saw a picture of his foot in a video from 3-4 days ago, whatever, 5 days ago, and it looked good.
Yeah.
It looked healed. Looked
Yeah.
like it's really healed.
Yeah, it was looking good. Mine's surprisingly quick heal. I mean, it was like
Yeah, you're lucky.
a day of Band-Aid, took the Band-Aid off, let it air, then another day, and then good to go. But then this morning, like I said, I squatted down and,
So you're
it's
right.
a little smiley. It's right on my kneecap.
Well, that sucks. What?
The boat bobbed, and I weaved and hit the prop.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a
that'll
knife,
Yeah.
It's about 2 inches across, straight across the kneecap. And the
Well,
first thing I
there I
thought I
could-
saw,
I
the
could
blood,
stitch
when
that
you're
up
in the
for
water and you get cut. Like, I just went, shit. So I reached down and spread it open and went, damn it. It's going to need stitches, but we're doing the butterfly effect. Because I am a
That's what I did on
butterfly.
mine. That's what
Yeah,
I did
well.
on mine. Toe too. I don't like stitches, for some reason.
We were going to, Chuck says, let's go get some sutures. I'll suture it up. And I said, now there you go. There's some footage. I'd have done it. If we could have found a place to give us some sutures, but there was no open pharmacies at the
Hey,
time.
just need a sewing kit out of any hotel room. Old ones that you had, sewing kit, button kit, anything like that will work.
Oh.
I could have sewed it for you. Me and Chuck could have alternated, seeing which one was less painful. I could guarantee you mine would be more painful because it's just Mitch.
What
wanna see
what I
him
did though,
cringe.
what I ended up doing,
What'd
I
you do?
found their HVAC guy and I grabbed a cable stapler. No.
And duct tape.
Yeah, that'll work.
Duct tape works wonders. I don't know how many I've duct tape closed. Misdemeanor, how you doing? Let's see, crazy
Look at this.
glue. Misdemeanor says crazy glue, Mitch.
Yeah, well, that's what they had originally came
Yeah.
out for. I guess was for. Look at
For
this. They
cuts,
brought
yeah.
my underwear, my new diapers.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the only thing you got to be careful of is you got to just make sure they're clean. Once you super glue them shut, anything that's on the inside is going to stay there and mature.
Yeah, better be clean.
Yeah.
I'd show you the room, but the ladies might get upset because they're
How many
naked.
did you cram in there? Will they give you an extra discount after the fifth one in your room? You get a little
No.
break on the price? No? Okay. Let's see.
No.
What is Chris? Chris typed something. Joe sent me a picture. He cracks me up. I haven't looked at it yet. I have to. I can't look at him until after I get done with live streams. We'll get some footage, but it's a private.
Yeah, it's pretty
ceremony.
nice.
May not want much. Oh, okay. He-
Really nice.
Is it private? I don't. They're already married, right?
Who?
It's like me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine-
yeah.
I would
Yeah.
have felt more. I would have felt more not wanting to film anything if I was actually filming the one where I went to the. I'm going to call it the courthouse and
Yeah.
did the real wedding and the paperwork and all that. The one that I
Yeah.
did, it didn't bother me at all. It was just like a party, you know. It was a
Yeah.
housewarming party that I just happened to get married at. But they teach their own.
No,
I mean,
you can't show naked stuff on YouTube. That's why I didn't go in the room.
is that what it is?
And you can probably see the lights from the disco ball. Still,
Yeah.
I'm full of
if-
shit, guys. I'm full of
If,
shit. You know
if-
that.
if you could see the hill that is happening on,
No,
it's
you're not full of
amazing.
shit.
It's
It's just
really
gone.
amazing.
Yeah, Bobby's saying if Jai was there, she's an RN. She could have stitched it up for you too. Well,
Awesome.
get here to Thailand, and you can enter in these in the next jaunt, and that way, in case something happens, you can Jai can stitch stuff up for us, Bobby. I know you want to get here just as much as anybody, but you have underlying stuff that needs to get taken care of, and it's perfectly understandable.
This
Yeah,
rolling
that's what
green
Chuck did.
screen I got from
Yeah, he
Amazon works really well.
rolling green screen. T's. Oh, look at T's actually talking in English. Just sent the video online app. Okay, I'll have to look for that. I don't know what video he's talking about, but anyways,
Yeah, I don't see far online anyway.
yeah, I'm gonna put up mine. I should put up my backdrop. Where's my backdrop? My Gandalf one.
I got my expensive one on today. Couch.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
you're
I'm gonna
planning-
head down to the beach and do some snorkeling.
All right, brother. Tell
Enjoy.
tell Paige and Chuck and whoever else shows up I said hello, and hope to see them soon. Because my wife asked me last night when we were going back to do the riverboat dine on the riverboat in with Chuck and Paige. And I said I don't know. I said we probably after we come back from the bike ride. 2 questions, if you would ask him about that. I don't have to ask him about one question. When does he think that they're going to finalize a date for the bike ride?
Yeah,
what do
that's
you
been
think?
on every day. That's come up a
Yeah.
half a dozen times at different
I'm
times.
planning on. Let me make sure my
I
wife's
think
not there.
March,
think she's-
mid-March, mid to late March
Mid-March,
is
I
kind
think.
of
I'm not. It isn't that big of a deal to me anymore because my wife's at the green market, so she can't hear me. But I'm riding. I'm riding there. I'm going to take a day. I'm going to ride 6 hours, rest for the night, and then ride 6 hours to Pachuap. And I'll do that on the way home too. I won't do the 11-hour bonsai run. I'm just too old for that crap, and it beat the crap out of me. But
I'm gonna since-
so I am riding.
assuming it's going to start Prachuap area. I'll get a hold of Marcus
it's my
rent
understanding
that orange
that's
bike again.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that's a given. We're gonna take off from Joe's again, and I
Yeah.
think we're gonna go pretty much to the same place, except they want to include a couple islands, and that's what my understanding is.
Yeah, and the
So
weather,
pretty
of course,
much
will
the
be
same. Yeah.
better. Not so much of a hurry. More stop along the way, and
And what did we go? Was it 8 days that we did? I can't remember. I think it was 8
You
days,
know, honestly-
7 or 8 days. Yeah, I think it was 8 days.
did it
'cause that's
really
what I'm looking
happen? It was so much
Yeah.
like a dream, you know. Did it really happen?
at. Maybe not. All right, brother. Take it easy, and
See you
hope to
guys.
See you soon. I'll probably
I love
see you
those
there. Will be
pictures.
the next time. The next time I
I love
actually
that.
see you. We'll
I love
probably-
Brock's background. Is that Jake? What's Jake got back? Oh my
Yeah,
God,
he's
that
got
looks
the
cool.
alligator. An
Nice.
alligator.
All right, Chris there. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for letting me come on and say hi, guys. Appreciate it.
All
Dave.
right.
Have a great day.
All right,
Mitch.
brother. I'll see you
See you
soon.
guys.
All right.
See you, Mitch.
Chris, what I was going to ask you, when is the actual wedding that you're going to try to make? Are you going to go to Taiwan first, or you don't know?
That one's on hold at the moment. There's too many things changing and that, but they're side gigs that I was, like I said, mentioned. They're just leftover little work things I got to do.
Because Mike's is already there, right? He's been there
Yeah,
for a week
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, a week and a half.
Yeah, something like that.
We've been back and forth each day and bought a car and
Yeah, I saw that.
a few things like that. Yeah,
He's amazing.
Yeah, got a
But
ton of work
it looks
done.
like a bunch of fun. I mean, you're going to have a good time if you can make it. But when is it? It's coming up, right?
7th of next month.
7th.
Yeah.
So what is there? Today's the 20th. So in 3 weeks, pretty much, right, or something
Yeah,
like that.
pretty
2.5
much.
weeks.
Chris, you
Okay.
said that's in the Philippines. Where about?
Jomtien, which is okay. Iloilo is probably is the closest
Iloilo?
biggest. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been. Have you been? Obviously, everybody's been, but me. I think.
I spent
No,
almost
I
2 years in the Philippines off and on, global war on terrorism type of stuff.
Yeah, 14 years for me.
Most of mine was in. Well, I spent time between Manila, Cebu, and Mindanao.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
No,
were there
lovely
for
place.
14 years, Chris.
I was based there, but I was travelling all through Southeast Asia for work. But yeah, the wife was there, and
She
the
was
like.
Filipino, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And
Yeah.
yeah, eventually we bailed back to Australia for a couple of years, and you know, to get because I inherited a child, as a lot of us did, and
yes.
yeah, put him through school
And
and uni and all that.
absolutely happy too. By the way, in case anybody's wondering, I have no problem at all with my daughters.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Jordan,
Like-
yeah,
Yeah,
he
like
was
I told you,
fantastic.
the weird thing when I met her was I came to Surin, she picked me up at the airport, and she was almost in tears when she dropped me off at the hotel and asked if she could come in. She wanted to tell me something, and her friend that she only knew from Facebook was my friend's wife, her girlfriend, and she goes, she never knew that I had children, nor that I was married, and she just for her to tell me that, she was just figured I would bolt, take off. No kids.
Right.
You've been married by, you're 40 or 38,
Yeah.
and was just the exact opposite. I mean, I feel blessed to have them. They're awesome, But I
Yeah.
guess you can look at it both ways, I look at everything. I try to look. Before, when I was younger, I looked at everything negatively, and now I try to look at everything positively. I've got some extra kids,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yeah,
no
it's good
problem at
stuff.
all for me.
But I guess what I'm going to probably end up doing is, when you guys get done there, are they going back to Bangkok, or are they going to stay in the Philippines for 6 months or something? Or do you know?
It's debatable, but he might extend out to June.
Are you going to hang there, or are you going to come to Thailand?
I've got a couple of things I've got to do. I've got friends in Iloilo. I've got friends up in Cavite, and a house in Cavite that I got to. Yeah, it's messy. It's family stuff.
And you can steal Mike's car and just take it and leave him there on the farm.
I could do that.
Well, what I'm getting to is, when you do get here, regardless if Mike's is with you or not, and Dana's here, I definitely want to get together. I'll fly to Bangkok for a couple of days, and we'll go out and have dinner or something.
Oh heck
Definitely
no! We'll
wanna
grab a
do
car and come down and see you, mate.
Yeah, do that too.
Yeah.
I'm up for anything. It's definitely nice here. It's different. Like I say, I really like Surin, but I'm just an ocean guy, I like
Yeah, I am
like
too,
being near the
yeah.
water,
Yeah.
But like I said, everything that I've got weighed against the only thing that's not checked in my box is living on the ocean. I feel like I'm, blessed that I
Yeah.
got everything else. I got my wife, my Thai family, my house now, and now we're going to get a car, I guess. That was an interesting thing. 500. The best deal that I found was the one that she wanted, the one that the people at her work said this is the car to get, is the Nissan Note. We wanted a little car. It comes with 3 models. They start at like 530,000, 560,000, and 590,000. And the top of the line was the one we were looking at. It's got a 1.2 liter motor in it, and it's got 4 or 5 cameras on it, and it has that. If you're coming up on somebody, it automatically brakes for you. If you're like me,
Yeah.
lackadaisical, and if you go over the line, it beeps. That you can turn that off, by the way. For 580,000, it's like, because we're gonna pay it on payments. I don't want to pay cash, so it's gonna be, because she works for the government. Normally it would be 100,000 down. They wanted 15 or 20%, and then it was like about, I don't know, 7,000 baht a month for I don't know how long, forever, probably after I'm dead. But yeah, because she works for the government, she only has to come up with 50,000 down, and they drop the interest rate or something because the payments the same as if we would put 100 on the
Brock.
other part of it. So it's like $7,000. I mean, it's a neat little car. I drove it. She didn't drive it.
The-
Um,
Dave, what's funny is you've had motorcycles with bigger engines.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, me too.
That's the funny thing. When I think while it's his is much older, I think that's the same car that my brother-in-law has
Yeah,
in Thailand.
you know,
It's a very
Nissan,
small
which
Nissan.
in the United States, where you're old enough now, and me, I mean, we had Datsun. Datsun was Nissan.
Sure.
You know, I mean, we had Datsuns when we were the 240Z. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
those are really, sought after now.
They're collector's cars now. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
So, always been a good car. Anything that comes from Japan that's a vehicle or a motorcycle, even, Hondas and stuff, they just do good work, man. I
Dave,
mean,
do you know
they're-
how many people you can fit into a Nissan Note in Thailand?
No, but I don't know. I hope a bunch because we need to
The
fit at
answer
least
is
six.
one more.
One more.
Yeah,
We
With
have-
a shoehorn.
But we have the truck. So if we do, we can fit my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and the two kids in the four-door truck. The Note, I don't know. I told my wife we can put them in the bed. It's a hatchback, so you could fit maybe two children in there. I don't know if I'd want to, drive down the road that way. But again, I see, four people on a scooter, and one of them is 2 months old. It's like it's amazing, what they'll do. I couldn't do it. But the car is basically for her to go back and forth to work. If we were to go to Pachuap or travel around just me and her, or the kids, with the kids, we'll take the car. If we're all going to go as a family, which I try to do once a year, we'll just take the truck. I'm not going to get rid of the truck. It's amazing how much I use that truck. You don't really realize it until you don't have a truck anymore. Then you go, holy shit, I got to rent something, or I've got to get a trailer, or I've got to, bother Uncle Bill and see if he'll come over and do, it's amazing. So we don't owe anything on it. Everything's paid off. I had the motor completely rebuilt, 2 years ago. It runs perfect. The only thing is it's a 5-speed. It's a pain in the ass, and I'm not, granted, we get out on the road. When you're in town, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but when you're on the open road, you're not shifting for an hour, down the road. So it's not horrible. I've been rambling, so I probably missed a crap load of questions. So if it is, put them back up. and
Time
I'll
to
start
get going. Don't do it. Whatever you do at 30 years old, it's going to be worth a fortune soon.
The car we have there is 30 years old. And now there's an excellent vehicle too. Toyota
Corollas.
Corolla. I had an old one. I want to say it was a '79, and I ended up giving it to a girlfriend. But the thing, you couldn't kill it. It's like trying to kill a GM straight six. It's impossible. Impossible to kill that motor. And
I
the
think
same thing with
Corolla
with
was
a lot of this stuff. Honda too. I had an Accord. It had been hit in the back. I bought it for almost nothing, and I think I drove the thing for 100,000 miles, and it had 100,000 on it. They're just good vehicles. Hey John, how you doing?
Scared the
Dave,
crap
can't
out of me,
go
bro.
wrong with yeah, never. And that's why I got the Honda.
Which one of
I
them?
look at it now, and I the other one that I had, I don't even remember what it was. SYM, the one made in Taiwan, which I normally wouldn't buy anything from Taiwan, but it was great. But I had no place to take it to work on it. And here in Surin, I guarantee you, one of these days I'm going to do a video on driving around Surin and counting the Honda dealers, and I guarantee you there's at least 30, and that's the way it is going all the way around, across Thailand. I know that if I break down in my 350 Forza anywhere, I'll be within a stone's throw of getting it to the Honda dealer. So that was why I went with that. Then I bought that Scoopy because it was, it's a 2018. It had 20,000 kilometers on it, and I paid 18,000 baht for it through her brother in Uber.
Hasn't Honda got a huge production plant in Thailand?
Yeah, they make the
Yeah.
Forza here in Thailand. The Forzas, not all of them are made, not all the models, but I
Yeah.
know the Forza's made here in Thailand. So
Yeah.
that's why when I said, well, how long do I have to wait to buy the 22 model? no one could answer. Whenever we get around to making it, basically was the answer that I got. You know, they don't come out in September. No, whenever we want to make
When
them.
we get to it.
So they do make them now because I noticed they're hitting the showroom floors. But I don't think there was that many changes. I still got 11,000 views on that one that I did for the bolt-on stuff that I put on the Forza.
Yeah,
It's the biggest video I have. And I still get people asking about exhaust systems. And I am going to change the exhaust system, by the way. And I might do the shocks. They're okay, but I might try a pair of shocks. The shocks are expensive. The exhaust system, not so much. But the shocks are expensive. But, yeah. So I have a Honda. I've got the Scoopy. And like I said, 18,000 baht. I mean, I've seen Scoopies that are 2012s go for 15, 16,000 baht.
Yeah.
So I got a good deal, and I really like it. I put the same 48-liter shad box on the back, same one that I have on the Forza, and I take it around town. It's great, and it'll do 90, 95 kilometers without really pressing the motor with my big, large white behind on it, and what is it? It's 115 cc's. I don't think it's a 125. I think they're 110 or 15 or something. And they're air cooled. They're not water cooled, which I kind of
Simplicity.
yeah.
Can't beat
The
it.
Click I think was the one I really wanted to get, but I'm perfectly happy with my Scoopy. My wife has a Scoopy too, and then I have the Wave that I redid, which came in handy because the father-in-law's bike broke down, and that was the one I gave him, and he drove the Wave for a few days until we could get it fixed. So having an extra scooter is definitely, for me, it's a must. Did I miss
I'll tell
anything?
you what, my back before my wife and I were married, she got a Honda Dream, and I paid that thing off, and it had to be refurbished a little bit, but it's still running.
Yeah,
I
they're good
mean,
bikes,
and that
man.
was 25 years ago.
Mm.
So
I've
they're
never had any
incredible. They're
Like I said,
incredible.
The big giant biker that I was when I was 15, we all had 350 Hondas, 69 and 70 model CBs. There was 5 of us about, and that lasted for me only about under a year, and I got a Sportster. That lasted about 3 months, and then I got my Panhead. So I was 16 going to college with my Panhead and loving every minute of it.
Damn.
But Honda makes, like my generators back out. I got a 1,000 watt and a 2,000 watt Honda generator.
You
Those
had a
super
Panhead
quiet
when
ones.
you were 18?
What's that?
You had a Panhead when you were 18?
When I was 16. Yeah,
16.
and a half. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they were cheap back then. I used to sit there because I built quite a few of them when I was younger. And,
Oh, that's right. Back
basket-
then they were made by a volleyball company.
No, AMF. No, this is before AMF. AMF was a shovelhead, and I want to say they were in it was the early mid 70s, I think 78, 80. I don't know. I don't remember. And they did okay. It kind of actually saved Harley Davidson to what they are today.
Right.
AMF actually saved them, but
Dollars
back
always
then,
got him out.
I was turning down complete basket cases, frames, front end, dismantled, motors together, transmissions, wheels, everything, complete bikes, but basket cases.
Yeah.
$600 is a lot of money, I'm such an idiot. I should have bought every one that I could get my hands on and shove them
Imagine
in. I had a
having that
knucklehead
today.
too at one time.
Imagine having
I'd love to
that
have a
today.
knucklehead again. That I would really
Yeah.
like. But you know what? I can't get into motorcycles again. I've done my life that way, and I love my scooter. I would probably I would definitely get a bunch of crap if everybody in the States knew that I was riding around on a 350 scooter and it was a Honda.
But you know something,
don't
Dave?
care.
You probably should do a follow-up to your Forza video because
wife
that was so
is-
popular. You should probably do
my
another
wife's
one.
bugging me, and a bunch of nice people too commenting still on it. Still get 1,000 views a month or something, more than I get on my.
I mean,
video.
much
It's
like
crazy.
Kevin from 30 and a Wake Up still gets a lot of stuff from his
Yeah.
van life stuff. You should.
And I am
just
going to do it.
another
Yeah,
I
guys.
did a follow. I
Some
did do a
memories for you.
follow up on it, as far as a review of what I thought of it. And what I'll do is maybe I'll do another one if I end up getting the exhaust, and do a thing on what I thought of it. I could just
Right.
tell when I was riding it when I went whatever it was, 3,500 kilometers, 4,000 kilometers, whatever I went on that bike trip, I could tell it was restrictive as hell. The exhaust was restrictive, and it was keeping the. It was just there was too much back pressure as far as I was concerned, and maybe it was to meet, certain, I don't know, criteria of some sort, but I definitely want to open up the exhaust.
emissions
Four
and noise
4,000
levels.
kilometers on a 60-plus-year-old ass is just kind of,
Yeah. It was fun though. I had a great time.
just saying.
I'm looking forward to the. I'm looking forward to the next one. It's.
Are you going to
it's-
ride it,
it's a kid.
Dave? Or are you going to
Yeah.
ship it? You're going to ride it now?
I'm gonna ride it. Yeah.
Damn.
Mainly because to me, it's just as much of a hassle to try to find somebody to truck it there and then make sure I'm there when it gets there so that I can unload it and and then do the same on the way back. Then I've got to get either van tickets, bus tickets, airplane tickets.
But
whatever
you don't
it
have
is.
to do it in one
when I can
day,
just-
right? I mean,
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no. I'm gonna do it
break it
into.
up.
I'm gonna break it into the basic 12 hours. I'm
Right.
gonna break into 2 6-hour segments. So I'll ride
Okay,
out
That's better.
6 o'clock in the morning. By lunchtime, I'll be at my first destination, just relax in the hotel, and then the next morning I'll get up. I'll probably get up. I want to stop just this side of Bangkok, and I want to blow through the out. It's even though it's on the outskirts of Bangkok, I want to go through there at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning before. Even though there wasn't really that much traffic when I was following Chuck when we went through, but there was a little bit
No,
of
absolutely.
construction.
Getting through that
Yeah.
part of Bangkok
Yeah.
early before everything starts.
Well, let's see what John says. John says Honda one. Yeah, that was the bike I had here. Um, I used it when I was in Kamala, in Phuket. I went to Krabi twice, which was a little bit over 4 hours each way, and I went to Kolak, which is up where Tony Bad Badger lives, very close to there. That was only like 2.5 hours, but the PCX would hold 100 kilometers, not a problem. And that isn't completely. If there were some little bit of hills or something, I just back it down to maybe 85 or something. But if on flat road or 100 kilometers, I hold it all day long. But I stopped a lot. I'm old. I made sure that I was hydrated, and I probably stop at least every hour and suck down water. But I like the PCX. Awesome. You can use it for pretty much anything. But I like my 350 because there's a little more throttle there if I need it to get out of any kind of problems that I find myself
Yeah.
in.
You don't want to get into a situation like T, where he had to get Deer to get off the back of his scooter to get up a hill.
Yeah. No, don't want that.
Walk. That's
Randy
a good
says
way to
I'm
end a
a
relationship.
knucklehead, but you're not for sale. Way to go, Randy. Let's see. Ralph says, on hindsight, should have pre-ordered a Harley while in 78, 70. Now 79 and 80, that might have been an AMF. Not that they were horrible, man. People called them bowling balls and all sorts of stuff. But like I said, it saved Harley Davidson. Yeah, any bike I should have kept. I've got the 08 that I bought that I gave to my son. It's still in my garage or in my nephew's garage now. My son still never went and picked it. It's been 3 years, so longer than 3 years because we gave it to him before my wife even found out she had cancer. So it's been maybe four years, but he doesn't need it, obviously. I think he told me one time, I don't want to sell it. It was your bike. I'm going, it's a freaking 2008 Harley. There's 9 million of them out there. Now, if it was a 36, knucklehead or something or my old panhead, then I'd say, yeah, it has a little bit of value, sentimental value. I could crash that one. It could get stolen tomorrow, and I'll go buy one just like it tomorrow. So I told him that, and he goes, "Oh, okay." Because I told him, sell it, get whatever money you can, and use it to buy a house. Because trying to buy a house now, he's got 4 kids. His wife can't work because someone has to take care of the kids. They can't save enough money to buy a house. Not in the United States, anyway. Unless they want to go to some real shithole. Excuse
Probably
me.
cheaper to buy a house than to try to get a new battery for the bike after sitting for 4 years.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it's been an hour and 40 minutes. I think that I'm going to end this, and
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been long enough. My back is a little. I think it was Bobby that said earlier I need to stand up. Is that because you were watching me wiggle around? Is that what it is, or did you just go to get dinner? Is that what that was? I have to make. Ah, okay. But I think that's why Bobby. I kind of caught it out of the corner of my eye. But yeah, it's a little weird. Not too bad though. It's getting better because Tommy J had asked me earlier how my back was, and it was nice of him to ask.
Hey, Dave, I got to tell you, it's probably because of your channel. And when I come on here, I have 10 subscribers and I have absolutely no content whatsoever.
my wife came on the last one, right, as Toby
Right.
little girl, and she goes, now
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have subscribers. Why they do that? Why they what they do? I said, it's just something that everybody does.
Well,
so
here
it
we
shows
go.
their it shows they like to do it. It shows that they care about your deal. Since
Well,
plus people will
Hold
watch
on,
Toby.
let me get that link back up on there. Here we go. Let's go. Toby Little Girl is Dave's wife, Nitnoy. Let's go. There it is. Boom. Subscribe,
Let's see.
y'all.
Have agreed. Yeah, definitely was. Glad everybody made it. Let's see. I'm working again tomorrow. Need to do this again or double time. Yeah, we'll be. What will it be? Tuesday. Today's Sunday Thailand time.
Sunday,
So yeah, Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. Ralph will be the next one. Trying to do them every couple of days. We seem like we have enough. I don't even know if we can call it content, but people have enough to say every couple of days. We can rap about it. I know that there was one thing that I'll say real quick beforehand that I heard that they have a new working visa for Thailand. So it might be something some people might want to check into. But anyway, if anybody wants to say goodbye, now would be the time. I'm talking about the panel.
Yeah,
Thanks
me too,
everybody
Joe.
for coming in. Really appreciate it. Oh, who's that? Pancake saying
Pancake
goodbye?
going crazy,
Yeah.
saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Pancake's barking at somebody at the front yard.
All right, guys.
Hey, thanks, Dave.
again.
You all take care. Chris, good to see you. Safe travels. Brock, as always.
See you,
Everybody in the
Jake.
chat.
See you,
Thanks for
Chris.
coming
Jake,
in.
great to catch
Thanks,
up.
guys.
You all
Thanks.
take
Bye,
care.
everybody in the
Adios,
chat.
arrivederci. Ma
All right.
salamas, adika.
Catch you on the
Because,
next one.
See ya.
You bet.
Say that when you're drunk.